All right, so I think it's just very important that I clarify a few things when it comes to weight loss and nutrition consulting. I want a lot of people to be more careful when it comes to who you're paying to help you with these weight loss goals, right? So I've had already, I think, 3 people come to me after they've signed up for a weight loss program. I think it was like $99 for a meal plan. And I knew right off the bat it probably wasn't gonna go anywhere positive, anywhere they would want it to go. I want to just clarify what meal plans are and why they work and why they don't for some. But they don't work for the majority of the part because the person who wrote them, they don't know who you are, they don't know your lifestyle. So for them to just write out a plan and expect it to work for you is not realistic, because then anyone could just go online and get a plan and follow it. If we are struggling with weight loss or meeting specific goals, it's because we ourselves cannot determine why, or why we keep falling into certain habits that are keeping us from our goals, right? Now, that's different than someone who is on a short-term goal for weight loss and we need to be more restrictive. But meal plans work more for people that are used to a strict regimen. They're used to, their diets is usually the same. They're okay with eating the same meals every day. And that is where meal plans can be effective, because it's a short-term weight loss and they're okay with that because it's for specific reasons. But a lot of the times, I told them straight off, I'm not gonna just write you a meal plan, because that's just not, I cannot have my name behind something that is not gonna work. I try to encourage my patients and my clients that I'd rather it not be like a quick fix. I want it to be actual lifelong meal pattern changes, behavioral changes that are gonna lead for long-term results, whether it's in the scale, in the way your clothes fit, in your energy. And that is why it's so important that someone works with you. And as a registered dietitian, it's important that I really understand this person. I wanna know, obviously, what they do for work, what their intake is, their timing, what they're eating, how much they're eating, and then just areas of where they feel that they are struggling with. And then that's where you start making these small changes, whether it's a substitution in a food, an ingredient, it's the changing the dynamic of your meal, whether it's the environment, not just the food content itself. And there's a lot of things that I feel that we probably don't notice, and it's just small changes that can really affect the entire eating experience, and which then leads to more positive results. And if you have more positive results, you end up just being able to sustain these changes longer, and they create new habits. And then once you have those built habits and new skills, then that leads to long-term success. So be careful when it comes to someone just trying to sell a meal plan that is probably not going to work for you. And those meal plans probably work for them because they are used to these years of dedicated regimens and strict regimens. They're used to eating the same thing every day, but that's not realistic for someone that wants to still have a balanced lifestyle and still wants to be able to eat their favorite foods in moderation. So big difference, guys. But I wanted to just share that because I think there's a big misconception that that's what you want, and it really isn't, especially if we're always going back to the same problems year after year. I think a lot of us are confused and we want a quick fix, but that's usually not the way that I have seen great success with. And I think at that point, it's just time to make long-term behavioral changes. With that said, I do encourage all of you to send me any questions you guys have, and I will gladly answer all of them.